if you're a Libra, born September 23rd to October 22nd, what can you expect for the month of October 2016? Let's tune in and find out. Okay, so there's going to be there's a lot happening, Libras. There's a lot of let's first of all like burn off from things that aren't working. So for some of you, there may be things that you're letting go of, the way that you're doing things. There may be changes in your business. There may be changes in your relationships. These for some may appear sudden. For others, they may be like, I knew that was going to happen, and it's not always comfortable, but it's always good. It's always good to get rid of those final remnants of things that aren't working out. And you're at a new stage where the luck can finally sort of come into you now and start to manifest in your life. So a lot of the things that waiting periods that were there are going to just like all of a sudden things may just snap into action. Things that seemed like to take forever, suddenly like, oh, let's get going. It's like, what, 9 months of nothing and now you want to start tomorrow? It's like that kind of stuff. There's nothing and then all of a sudden there's something. And so it's very, very fast, a very fast projection. Which is like great, right? Because isn't that what we all want? We want things to move quickly. For some of you, it may be an emotional time. It may be, just that you're not prepared for the swift movement, right? And so some of you even, it can be uncomfortable, let's say. Even when it can be a good thing, it can be a little bit challenging. And, and for some of you too, there's going to be this best of times, worst of times. Like, this is such an amazing thing and it couldn't happen at the most inopportune time, right? So it's kind of like, there's a little bit of that happening. Now, the good news is overriding everything is this great energy of just love and happiness and money and feelings of success. And the rest is kind of like this just emotional dance that we are in with ourselves trying to figure it all out. So at the end of the day, I would say it's a really exciting time and a really wonderful time for you Libras to be able to get what you want and to be able to have things come together. And there's also a sense of respect and completion. So what's coming at you is some respect. So there are people that respect you. There are people want to get close to you. They see you as somebody who is smart and ready now and who are motivated. So there's these people in your life who are magnetic and who are drawn to you for your gifts and for what you can provide and information that you can support them with. So some of you may find things happening in your career that are going to take off, and also personal relationships. You may find that all of a sudden you have this magnetic force that's really turned on this month that you notice more than you have in recent months, that people are attracted to you or that you're pulling them in towards your, for whatever purpose is needed. So let's move into relationships. For those of you in a committed relationship, what can you expect for October? This is romantically that we're focusing on. There's a really nice energy here of commitment, of fun, of resolution. So there's some things that weren't working in the relationship that have been ironed out and are now, back in a positive trend. And it really feels like there may be even an opportunity for you to get away and have some nice romantic time. And this is unexpected. It is not, it was not anticipated, and it's not something that you've been planning for or hoping to do. This is like completely like left field out of the blue for you and your partner. So there's something exciting. It could even just be a night out. Anything from a night out to an exotic, quick vacation. Really, really nice energy, really idyllic. Now, not really picking up any negative challenges for you this month with your partner, other than your own heartache about, maybe missing them or not being close to them because one of your schedules being pulled apart or you're not getting enough of them, right? It's feeling a lot more like that energy. Now, let's look at those of you that are single and interested in a committed relationship, what you can expect. Wow. Just right away, this is hard energy and a lot of energy coming to you. So for those of you that are single, you're going to have a lot to choose from this month, and it may be a little confusing. It may be that you like this about that person and that about this person, and it can be a little bit confusing for you. What you really want to do is just, there's no hurry, there's no rush to pick one or make one of them the one. Just want to go with it and just really open up to it and really just trust your instincts. We've got the new moon October 1st, and so a lot of times new moon brings in new energy. And the 16th of October, it's a full moon in Aries, the direct opposite sign, right? So if you have the astrology wheel, Libra's over here, and we've got Aries directly across from it. So that's where your full moon always happens, just the opposite of the sign. So the full moon in Aries are very strong, they're very passionate. They're all about themselves. So you may find yourself in the middle of the month being a little more independent, a little more assertive, even pushing back on your partner and say, wait, what about me? Which is what Libras need to do sometimes. Sometimes Libras kind of lose themselves in the scale or in the balance and trying to help everybody else. So you may find in the middle of the month that you stress that you need more time for yourself, or that you do things a little bit differently for yourself. So there's some self-love, self-care involved in this month as well, which is always good. But I absolutely feel like this is a great month. If you want a long-term romantic relationship, you'll be able to draw it to you this month for sure. There's wide open. So it's just a matter of, do you really want it? And that's, sometimes people don't realize that they've organized their life in a way that doesn't have room for a partner, doesn't have room for, that other soulmate. So, you need to look at that. If you're sitting there going, well, I never thought of that. I just, life as usual. I didn't really think about whether or not I actually do want a partner. And if you do want a partner and you have a full life, you need to move a few things over. And you need to do this before the partner shows up, because the partner won't show up, because the universe will go, when are you going to fit them in? There's no time. So you have to drop something out and just leave some space in your life, and then just declare it to the universe. Okay, changed my mind. I'm ready for a partner, and I'm going to stop doing this on Wednesday nights, or I'm going to stop going there on Tuesday mornings, or I'm going to stop, wasting my time going over here, right? So pulling back a little bit, leaving some space, or even blocking it on the calendar every single day that says, time for a relationship, 1 hour block. And you can change it every day or whatever, but it's just signaling the universe, I've got time, my heart's ready, bring it on. Okay, so for those of you that want to manifest, that's a great way to do it. Now, let's look at your career and money for Libras for the month of October. So you're going to have to be patient. Some of you may have to put in the work before the money comes. That doesn't mean that this is a gamble. It means that you may be hired to do something that you want to do, but the money doesn't come in until it's complete. So let's say if you were writing a book, or that you were hired to do an article, or you were hired to go, make some sales or something. You were handled something. So it feels like there's something that comes in this month that you're given an opportunity to do, but you don't receive payment for it right away. You have to go do the work, and then the money comes in. So you may get some contracts or some things like that where you're actually signing an opportunity, but the money doesn't come in until later. And so for some of you, it may be as much as 6 months later, maybe as long as March. But it's hefty, and it's nice, and it's solid. So it's a good thing. Okay. And then, a lot of you are having some fear around money, some anxiety around money, watching your bank accounts drop, or maybe your partner's been out of a job, or suddenly maybe your business has slowed down. You can just kind of let go of all those fears. There's going to be a new wave, new trendy. I just feel all of a sudden all this is nice. I'm really happy about this. There's just this gold flow, like an ocean coming in behind you, moving you forward. And it's just like you're surrounded in wealth. This is really good. I've never seen this before. This is really nice. And it's going to carry you, and it's not going to recede. You know how waves come in and then they go back and recede? I'm not seeing it recede. I'm seeing it go out and then formulate a path. So that means that you could have so many opportunities. For those of you that really know astrology, you know that Jupiter, the planet of good luck and fortune, has just now shifted into your sign, Libra, for, I believe it's until October 12th or October 10th, I think, of next year, of 2017. So for an entire year, you're going to have this planet, Jupiter, raining down opportunities on you. And so listen, you need to be aware that a lot of times opportunities come in and you get so many that I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do. You want to be able to pick and choose as to what feels right for you. And then you still have to put in the effort, okay? Even when Jupiter's here, you have to put in the effort. You have to do the work. So don't just sit back and go, it's going to happen. It's just supposed to happen. It isn't the way it works. It's like, you got a ticket into the amusement park, but, unless you take yourself, walk up and get on the ride, you're not going to experience the Ferris wheel or the merry-go-round, right? So it's like that. You're in this amusement park, but you still have to put in the actions and the energy to actually get to enjoy it. So keep that in mind when you want to just sit back and go, it'll just happen. It won't just happen. The opportunity's in the room, but you have to get up and take action towards it. Okay, so let's see what else is available for you with the career, or if there's anything else about the career. There's a little bit more here about the career. There's been something that you've been working for a long time that has been either finalized or about to happen. And this is a really good thing. And it's substantial. So it's like a geyser that's really going to flow. So there's really something that you've been working towards, or that is either you've just completed, and it's really going to bring a lot of flow, notoriety. Some of you will have fame with it. Some of you will have just security with it. Just right, but it's really a good feeling. And there's a lot of gratitude and appreciation coming from you. Just this relief. I did it. I made it. It's letting me know that I've been on the right track. I haven't been foolish, thinking that this could happen or thinking that could happen. And for some of you, it's around relationships. For some of you, it's around getting pregnant and getting engaged and getting married. And some of you, it's for a house that you wanted to buy, or that you wanted to have a move. So it's hopes, wishes, and dreams being fulfilled. Okay, so it's whatever you've been desiring can come in now. Now here's the other thing. What if you don't know what you want? So if you don't know what you want, the good news is that your life can be shaped in a way that you'll be able to know what you want, and then you'll be able to receive it. So if you're unclear about what you want, really try, and especially right now in the next 10 days, because this is, October 1st, and it's the new moon today in your sign, you really want to spend time asking, what should my life be used for? Or if you already know, then fabulous. Then put seeds and effort, plant seeds and plant effort, especially these next 10 days in your sign, because it's really more likely to manifest and manifest at the highest level of potential. Okay, so if that means you need to make some phone calls, if you need to just verbally tell people, if you need to make a commitment, maybe you want to lose 100 pounds, maybe that's your goal. This time next year, I want to be, feeling my best, right? So whatever it is for you, tell people about it, write it down, get into action, and get going. Especially when you plant the seeds around, like I said, especially around the 1st, around that new moon, and then it can go out 10 days. So planting these seeds are really important for you when it's in your sign, and it is. Okay. All right, so let's see anything else about your health, Libra. So we talked a little bit about losing weight. So a lot of you may find yourself with, Venus is your ruling sign for Libras, and Venus is all about the planet of beauty and luck and all these great things. So you may find yourself wanting to improve your appearance. You may find that you want to, eat healthier, or take up an exercise class, or change the color of your hair, or you may do a incredible, fabulous makeover, or you may go do and get LASIK and throw away your glasses, or you may find that nip and tuck, whatever it is for you that you've been sort of, longing to do, you may find yourself doing that in the next 30 days. Okay. And the money will be there. That's the important thing. The money will be there to support you. And I really see that happening more around the full moon, October 16th, and the latter part of the month. Those decisions, those choices, those ideas and recollections of, God, I really wanted to do that. Or maybe you just wanted to buy yourself some new makeup, and you wanted something like really great makeup instead of the stuff over the counter at, CVS or Walgreens, right? So maybe you want some just different kind of makeup, or different sorts of skincare. And so I feel like maybe that's the thing that you're able to splurge on towards the end of the month. For some of you, it will be like hormone replacement. There's just a lot of different areas in which we can, as Libras, feel beautiful and feel more connected. Some of you will just be a gym membership. So it doesn't matter how big or how small it is. It's just know that there's this awareness out there, that you're going to have the money to be able to do those things to make yourself feel good inside and out. Now, those of you that have had some health issues, you're gonna, some of you, it may be like migraines, headaches. Other people, it may be shoulder pain or back pain. There's going to be an alignment that happens in this month that's going to give you the support that you need. So if you have anything structurally going on in the back or in the shoulders, this is a lack of support, whether it's you not supporting you, doing what you need to be doing for you, or whether you're not feeling supported by your environment, or whether you're just feeling, just like pressure or exhausted. There's going to be a weight that's lifted from you, a freedom that's lifted from you, so that you really feel like you're in the flow and things are moving better. So expect your health to get better. Expect the right practitioners, the right doctors, the right resources to come to you to give you the optimal health that you deserve and that you desire. So that's another good thing that's going to happen for you this month. Okay, let's see if there's anything unexpected for Libras this month. Yeah, there's going to be an unexpected opportunity for you to be heard in a way that you didn't anticipate. So it may be something that's completely unexpected. You may have your eye over here and going, boy, that's really what I want. And this completely other opportunity comes in that is so good, it really overshadows what you thought you wanted. So that's interesting. So just know that, what it is that you're asking for, in terms of career or life partner or anything like that, just know that there's this thing that kind of comes out of the blue, and it just kind of like, I see it just like taking over, overshadowing your life, but it's blue skies. So blue skies for me are huge. It's like, listen, the one time that I remember doing a blue sky reading for somebody is I was in their energy and I was talking to them. I said, oh my God, like all of a sudden it's just this blue sky energy coming in, and this is coming in like just unexpected, and it's kind of like blindsided. You weren't aware of it. And so because it comes in that way, it's a complete surprise, and it's a blue sky opportunity. And in that particular situation, when I was working with this client one-on-one, somebody that they had been renting a farm from them, and when they were renting it, the person died and left it to them, and they had family and everything, but they didn't give it to the family. They left it to this person. So it was so out of the blue, and it was worth about $500,000. Okay, so crazy. So there's some out of the blue opportunity. I don't know if it's money, I don't know if it's love, I just know it's something that's out of the blue for you, and it's completely welcome, and it's really gonna make a difference in your life. So it's really good. It could be a cure, right? It could be something completely unexpected, and it could be the right name of the right doctor that you need for your child, or the right name or the right doctor that you need for a parent, right? It's unexpected and out of the blue. So just know that these little miracles are happening, Libras, for you, and you want to enjoy it and just trust it, and it's really gonna fill you back up. You've been so drained, and you've taken the toll for a couple years now. And so this energy is a very renewing energy. It's a stabilizing energy, and it's something you can wrap yourself up in that's really good. So, all right, I'm excited about that. All right, Libras, I think there's not a higher note that we could end on for the month. So I hope that you have a fabulous month. I would love for you to share my intuitive astrology with your friends. Click a like and share your thoughts or comments. And I look forward to connecting with you again next month.